Hello everyone, and welcome in to another stream over at the Norman Conquest. Today diving into the medieval fantasy RPG known only as Kingdom Come Deliverance II by Warhorse Studios. Being quite controversial this one, as it was coming out, lots of stuff in the news, but I have faith that this game is going to be pretty awesome. And I see we have the MVP of the Norman Conquest in here, dropping all the emotes you'll love to see. Gaming Ronin, how are you doing, sir? King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by rebellious nobles and his brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Lacking a ruler, the land descends into chaos. Just as a Reddit, only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. Doing well, just chilling? That's what I like to hear. I'm ready to chill too.
Keep firing!
Well, as chill as war can be. Whoa, barrage. Hello there.
Godwin!
Godwin.
Who's your weapon?
Well, I like to see all the Twitter stuff is people making up lies and making mountains out of molehills. Exactly. That's everything I've seen. A lot of people trying to work out age differences and things. Just play the game. That's the best way. Anyway, have you been, man? Well, yeah, I'm okay. Just an hour in from work. Had some grub. Ready to play some video.
Get ready!
I was 50-50 on streaming tonight, but I was like, yeah, why not? Let's do it. I got some Kingdom Come to play for off the hip. I have responsibilities now with my streaming. I don't like it.
Take cover!
Oh. Drawbridge down.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
You got one shot. One opportunity. Okay. Interesting. Oh, here we go.
Godwin! Over here!
Moving. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. The aiming on this is so surreal. I don't know if I hit anything, but sure. Okay, no, I did hit that guy. Yep, I totally hit that guy. Oh. I'm so hesitant about taking any shot. Off the hip needs anyone on to talk about GTA 6, hit me up. I plan on playing it day one. Definitely, keep you in mind for that. And I'm going to be playing that day one for sure.
Now you're finished!
Man, this is so weird. I think he reacted to that shot. I'm not sure.
Take that!
This is so weird. He's dead. He's dead. Alright. Defending the gate.
Come here! Broadway! Get over here!
Aye. I'm shooting. I'm shooting. Oh man. I think that hit him. I wish there was a hit marker of some sort. I think that bounced off. Oh wow. Well, that wasn't me. I can say for certain that wasn't me.
This slows them down. Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them!
Aye.
Broadway, draw your sword and follow me!
Yes, sir. Sword drawn. Anytime you like, dear. Up to the ramparts. Okay. Archer attack, holding L2, you can defend yourself. Have a free look around.
Knock it down!
You're mine!
Come on! Fight or die! Let him
Nice. Fancy fighting. You killed an enemy with a combo. Love it. Who's next?
get away from me!
Can I just push this away? No?
Let him have it!
Yeah, I can. Knockdown ladder. Come on. Enemy's too high up. Yeah, I'm trying. Enemy's too close. What enemy? There is no enemy. Eve! Alright. Alright. The enemies are like, 'tis but a scratch with those arrow shots. No, I could definitely see them like hitting. They would stumble or something if they didn't completely die, but yeah, that was weird. You just have to kind of hope. It's the flag of the Isle of Man. Those three legs like that. Soldier. Whoa.
Fuck! I've been hit!
Gonna feel that in the morning.
Look at this. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna fucking you, that.
Yep.
Jesus.
I wouldn't do that, mate.
How am
I wouldn't do
supposed
that.
to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
With arrows like those, it's got to go out the back first, and then you can pull it out. Otherwise, you're going to tear something on the way out. Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Nice little prelude there. Okay. Wow, you seen those wheat follicles? Give me the ear. Give me the ear. Wow. Wow. Doggo. this our man?
Audentes
Nope.
fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna vivat. There's our man.
What's
Henry.
that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
Oh, you
Rectify
crazy
that.
bastard.
Can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Put you in action before the title. I was at the AC
Anyway,
Brotherhood intro. Yeah, yeah.
Auden, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat.
And then they started doing that with like the next 4 Assassin's Creed. You play a little bit at the end, the very end, and it goes, whoa, we can't access that yet. Straight back to the start.
And right back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See
Adventure.
the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky,
We've spotted him, sire. Alright. Castle up on hill.
My word, that is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
Very cinematic. Here we go.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures
Aye.
that will become the stuff of legends?
of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will.
Oh,
we'll
cave.
hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh?
Couldn't agree
But
more.
why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign
Oh, I'm
armies
sure we'll find out.
rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I.
Aye.
How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
There's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Yeah, just watch where you're driving, eh?
in front of us even looks like it's moving. We want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Could say he's a Hawkeye. Very blissful.
Sir,
Oh. Cavalry oncoming.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Berghoff's colours. They're from Trotsky.
surround them! Don't let them get away!
Uh-oh.
Besides, stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Follow my orders to the letter.
Halt! What are you after here?
this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Who are you?
Hans
Who
Capon
are you?
of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
King Wenceslas.
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Right, row. Easy now. My turn to
We're
talk.
not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry,
Who are you?
from Skalitz.
I'm a soldier in Lord Capellan's bodyguard. What is your playstyle? Soldier, like nothing more than to have a weapon in his hands. Wearing a strong suit of armor, he's also infamous for his short temper. I'm an advisor to a nobleman and envoy. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and kind word. Scout. Scout likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently, undetected, and by stealth. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience point, but the choice of what traits you will develop next is up to you. Let's do advisor,
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe.
since that's kind of my
Now an envoy as
role
well.
right now.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens,
Game looks
we're
nice.
on the trail of
Yeah,
just
it
such
looks
a band.
okay.
So why should I trust you?
Like, definitely, the stuff in the foreground looks quite nice. The camera focus is a bit weird though. Right, you can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side in dialogues. You will have a choice of some of the options below that define how you'll react. But beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. So speech, you try to handle the situation peacefully without conflict. Charisma, you make use of your noble appearance and good reputation. Might, you try to come across as a hero and protector of the weak. Coercion, you say anything to get your way, and even using lies and manipulation. Domination, you make it clear to the other person that you're superior to them. And dread, when reasoning doesn't work, threats might. Persuasion skill is influenced by other stats and skills. You can find detailed descriptions in your inventory under the player tab. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Within dialogues, you'll have several options of how to react, but be warned, the other party won't always believe you. So, stats, your coin, reputation with counterparty. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number, it's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with a straw sticking out of your boots. Interesting. Let's see. Choosing speech, you will try to resolve the situation using your diplomatic skills, or try appealing to your noble appearance. People are more inclined to believe a well-dressed lord than a beggar. Alternatively, to try to convince the counterparty of your chivalry and offer your martial skills and strength. Do we really look like bandits?
Take a good look at us. Do we really look like bandits to you?
I'm still not sure whether I should trust you.
You don't have to trust us. As long as Lord von Berghoff does when we see him. An entire company in rat-eye livery. A sealed message. I think he'll understand at first sight who's standing before him. The way I see it, Ensuring safe passage to the castle for Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and his entourage should be in your interest. So,
You can be assured that I respect your position.
Reputation gained.
All right.
All right, lads. By Jove, we've done it.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll
Understandable.
be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
Uh-oh.
God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
Now, don't be rude.
I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky.
Sir Thomas.
Thank you. And sorry again.
Ah, just following orders. Following orders. I look forward to the next encounter.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night.
Sounds like a plan.
The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
All right then.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe.
Very
I
true.
think almost as bad as the rest of you.
Yo,
You
Digital
lot
Doom.
are rank.
That's right, we're just getting started. Right at the start. Okay, straight away, I want to turn the camera up a little bit. Controls. I'll go with that for now. Oh, a little bit of light change there. You seen that? The light flickering? Yeah. What's that then? Ooh.
Henry, hey, call off that mutt of yours.
Yeah. Sit, boy. Your dog's name is Mutt, and if you take good care of him, he'll obey you, help you while hunting, tracking, even in combat. You can find information about your dog in the player card under the Companions tab. The most important thing is Mutt's obedience level. Higher levels means he's stronger, better at fighting, more determined to help you. With a low level obedience, Mutt's strength and determination will decrease and he may ignore some commands. Okay, hold triangle to heal. Hold L1 by looking at Mutt for other actions and commands. Feed, track, send home, free, heal, and stay. Yeah.
Henry, hey, call off that mutt of yours.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace
Hoorah.
at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Can I take the apple? Let's see.
Look
Feed.
what I have for you.
Nothing for you, boy. I don't know, I just took an apple, but oh well. Decent, I guess.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Let's throw a few dice.
Silly doggy.
You silly
How many
doggy.
times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with
Well
you.
then, Henry.
Why not?
Well then.
Because you cheat.
Henry. Oh,
That was a tight thing with the captain,
Might
eh?
need to find some meat for the dog. Like so. I dealt with it.
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up.
Thanks.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way,
saucy.
since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it?
A little bit of
Shall we have a
swordplay.
wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Ah,
You
puss.
afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Thank you. Ba-ba-ba. Where's me helmet? Oh my. Player menus where you can find all sorts of important information about Henry and the surrounding world. It's divided into 6 sections, between which you can move to the right and left. You can see which section of the player menu you're in the upper signpost. Oh boy. Oh boy. Big menu here. Putting on armor has a few important rules that must be followed. Properly assembled armor will protect you the best. Head protection under helmet. You must always wear additional head protection under your helmet, such as a coif or hood. The helmet itself will protect you from being cut, while the protection underneath absorbs heavy impacts. Gambeson under chest armor, quilted hose under leg armor, shoes under spurs. You can craft 3 outfits for different occasions in the inventory and switch between them on the fly. Very nice. Holy crap. Sure. Why not? Wow. And then we got weapons, armor, food, books, materials, quests, and other stuff. Man, that's crazy. Different outfits. I feel like a lot of the menu is being cut off for some reason. Ah, there we go. It's just a different way of looking at things. Like, those stats to the left, why do they keep going off? Very strange. I wonder if this menu's not optimized yet properly. Lots of stats and things. No idea how to change them. Ah, you have to slide along yourself. Right, that makes more sense. Man, just learning the menu is going to have a curve. And we got the journal. Lots of stuff to read. And our map. Starter DLC, dice. And crafting. Swords, longsword, axes, other potions, poisons, and herbs. I see. And nanocodex. Okay. Very interesting. Just got past the dialogue that's cursing all the uproar. I just said, oh look, the message, and skipped. Have you not played the first one, Norman? It's really good. I was gonna, but then it was just like, yeah, I'll jump into the second one. I don't think it's that much of a difference. I did watch some of the first one, but yeah. I just saw you reading Americus. Yeah, Twitter was in an uproar, eh? I still mess up and talk with the menu, especially the journal menu. Yeah, that's an interesting one, for sure. Leather gloves. Why not? Dice game. Cool. Huh. You ready then, son?
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
True. Wait a moment.
You're right. Hang on a while.
Right, what can we find for Doggo? Stew that I can't have, clearly. Right, well, you don't want the apple. This camera flicker is going to annoy me eventually. Unless it's just the bread, but... I mean, do you want bread? I doubt you want bread. Nope, he doesn't want bread. Sure I can't just help myself to a bit of that and give it to him? No? Okay.
Listen, would you have some scraps for a mutt?
That's a good one.
Fair warning, the learning curve in the first one, and I'm assuming this one too, is steep. I've heard the combat's easier though. Yeah, we tried a little bit in the prologue. It seemed okay.
But you ought to keep him under control.
Just beat the first one for a second time before this came out. This is by far easier. Good to know. Let's see.
Hey, Oates. Didn't you notice the way Mutt was looking at you? You're lucky I called him off, but I might not be on time next time. So it would be better if you got on his right side. So give him that sausage, eh?
So that's your way, is it? Suit yourself then. Take the damn sausage since it's so important.
Reputation lost.
But I'll remember what kind of fuller you are.
Follow? Right, now we can feed you.
Here you go. Take it.
Here's a good boy. You wolf that down. Right. Right, can you come over here? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come here, boy. Right.
Sit and stay.
Okay. Good boy. Right then. You also don't get stuck in every single blade of grass in the sequel. That sounds rough.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor.
Yeah,
Good.
that light change is going
I
to
won't
get me
hold
if
back.
that keeps
Ready?
happening.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
No, you will soon enough.
He's doing an
Throwing
intimidation
plate
stance.
armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer.
Oh, what is up with that lighting?
You want to wear me down like that?
Oh,
Come on, try again.
I don't understand. You change attacks, right? Right then, that's what I was doing.
Enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Straight up, what is going on? I'm not playing the whole game like that. Holy shit. Is it the motion blur maybe? I'm just gonna turn the settings on. Let's see what happens. I turned them off pre-game, but we'll see.
But you're pretty
Maybe
winded
the game
yourself.
needs them on.
While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Yep.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. Nice. That's the way.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Come on then.
Nice.
Oh, that's enough.
Easy.
No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
A perfect block.
Eh?
Perfect block by
You've
pressing
become a
L2
real
during the
swordsman.
opponent's attack
Start your
when
attack,
the
then.
green shield symbol appears.
Nice, Henry.
Come on then.
That's it.
Gotcha both times.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why
Riposte,
would
dear
not?
man.
Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike.
Sounds
show
simple
you.
enough.
Get ready. Sweet.
Lovely.
Nice. Well,
Every move
not
calculated.
as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right.
Riposte.
But what if I want
Riposte,
to
dear
attack
man.
in such a way that
Riposte.
You can't make a perfect block.
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Rightio.
Oh. Nice, Henry. Too slow.
Hoo-yah.
Nice. All right.
Easy.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
I'll wager more if you like.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
Oh, God. Oh.
Good start.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Tell me about it. Wait for that stamina to get back. Bitch. You got nothing on me. Interesting.
Put up a fight at least.
Stamina back. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, was that stamina? All right, all right. Oh, I got that.
Fight at least.
I do like how it grades for stamina Q. That's quite a good sort of setup there. Whoa, we locked.
And another.
Out. Come on. Oh. I'll never give up hands. Yep. Back off, back off. Oh, he's starting to sweat a little. Come on then. Oh.
How do you do it?
You change your block, simple as that. Oh. Stamina. Oh. Ow.
You won, but I held my own.
Deja vu. Defeat Capon during practice. Very nice.
I yield.
That was a good back and forth there, I did say.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable.
You have to be quick with the change in stance. Now you know how we feel when you say aluminium.
That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Get shell bean. And he stayed as well. Good boy.
You silly mutt.
Good boy. Nah. I don't want to
Track. Free.
So who won, gentlemen?
Me.
Oh.
I did.
It seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I lost in Ratai.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. Feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Wait.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told
Some
us
grub.
earlier, I could
Love a
have
bit of
shot
grub,
ahead,
so I do.
And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the
Oh,
day
I love the
before
accents
yesterday.
already. I really do.
Tavern where you drank away all your coin?
You've got to have some
It's the one
fun.
bonus about the fantasy
And then
genre.
you tried it
It's
on
usually
with the
set over
innkeeper's
here.
daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And if he hadn't started acting like a twat, he could have carried on with us until dawn.
He'd have to get his brain out of his crotch for that.
But I still can't figure out how you didn't have a sick head after. Mine was ringing like a church bell all day.
It seems I'll have to give you some lessons in the art of drinking.
Seems I'm
I've
retroactively
got
deciding my
nothing
skill
to regret.
points.
The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Petrick.
Teresa.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Well, tell us. Brave. And that'll have to do. Let's go all in.
She's my sweetheart. And that's
Remember,
all I'll
Norman,
tell
the
you.
strongest defense is
don't
a
be such a
swift and
monk.
decisive
Out
offense.
with it.
No, that was enough.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
You're right there,
Where
Henry.
were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mark descent. I was with you the whole time. I was looking for some shelter. I need a bit of peace and quiet. Survival.
I walked around a bit to scout out just in case. I was looking for some good rock overhang we could all shelter under. If I'd found anything, we wouldn't have to get soaked.
So we got woken up by a bit of a shower, yeah.
Yeah.
I could still be wringing out my brays.
It didn't look like it was going to rain.
It did to me, though. But you didn't want to listen to me.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Way.
Does anyone know anything more about von
Well,
Berghoff?
that shore leave. Sure.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Oh, nice.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is a wonderful weapon. I prefer maces. Can manage even without a sword. I prefer shooting. Yeah, sword.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight.
Leveling up just by chatting. Remember that?
Swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter.
I did watch a recap on KCD1,
Suppose
so
you've heard enough of
I'm
that.
not entirely out of the loop.
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on
Whey.
about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Sound all Deacon Daft. Gonna lurk for a bit, still trying to 100% Lego
go
Star
on
Wars The
strip.
Complete Saga.
Henry.
Ooh, nice.
Fellas, come and help us get out of
I like how
this.
this is basically a
Are you
recap
really
of the
going
first
to
game.
play there, Sir
Yeah.
Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Easy way to do it, I
Don't be
suppose.
such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Because you have. Greedy guts.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Hey, that's my drink.
That's a view fit for a king.
Consider yourself a king now, do you?
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Come on then, lad.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's that?
I hear women. I hear riff-raff.
Females!
Yes.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Right.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Okay. Singing.
Singing? They must be
Yes.
close. Hear that? Do you think they might be
I do
bathing?
indeed.
Come on, let's get closer.
Okay. Oh. What is that? Oh, wow. Light particles there.
Shit. One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Only she's blocking our way, right in our path.
Damn
Throw a
bin.
stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
You got it. Okay, maybe not. There we go.
All right. What was that?
It worked.
What was that?
Quickly now. Murky waters to be washing in. Getting closer. Here they are. Sweet. Not creepy at all.
Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're a...
Oh shit. Amen. Amen. Oh, bludgeoned.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
No! Bastard! Ah.
letter.
Ruh-roh. They're taking the woman.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you
Uh-oh.
That bastard's with them.
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Legates!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
Ooh. Ooh. Turn away, lass.
Taping it! Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Must have been watching his dog. Ooh, one in the back.
Fucking armor! Come on! Cut them off on the other side!
Oh, he's torches, quick!
Mark! He's still alive.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, don't.
No, wait!
Oh,
Fuck!
that did more bad than good. Had to.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I know. I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
Surprised something didn't get torn out.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Come on, Henry.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So...
Righto. Can I at least take a stick for walking? No? Might help me along.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that?
Ominous glow.
You see them. And then kill them. No fucking around.
No fucking around.
Watch the middle of the gorge.
We
And
can't
keep
go
your eyes
this way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up
Aye,
there.
aye.
Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks.
You watch this side of the rocks. Got a little bit of a wisp.
Seen him swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trail,
He'll see us.
everything.
We'll have to wait.
You want to get to work.
Swim all the fucking way across. Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here.
No.
That's good.
Steady she goes. Come on, mate. I assume it's this way. Imagine this is tutorial. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on, this way. That's it.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday. They're coming here. Still. You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be about half dead. Run, quick!
Leg it. Hold.
No, fuck, they're in front of us.
Up.
Quick, into the rocks.
They're fleeing into the rock. Hurry!
Uh-oh, right behind us. Move it, dumbass. They're coming.
What now?
This way. Come on, mate.
They're here. Take cover. Run ahead of them.
He's a fucking idiot.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Man, where is he? Seriously? I don't want to lose track of him. Is he if he's still standing there? Nope, he's not there. Where the fuck did he go? Ah, whatever. I'm continuing on without him. This feels wrong. Yep, dead wrong. It's very dark. Can hardly see a thing. What? I'm stuck in a labyrinth now. This way, maybe? Nope. Oh. Yeah, I think I fucked this. There you are.
I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Right, so the plan is... Oh shit. Give me that, would you?
You're a dead man.
I don't like how American he sounded. Ooh. Come on then. Right in the face.
You won't get me.
You sure about that? Oh shit. Feel like I was meant to lose that one. Good-o.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son?
Eh?
In before it gets started.
Get in before it gets started.
I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Resting comfortably.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Ah. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Already like is dead. I'm just a simple northern man. Knows how to make swords and shields. I don't want anything out of life more than I've already got. I'm a simple man.
I'm dead, though.
I like simple things.
If I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up.
Wake up, son!
For the love of
Ah,
God,
it's more like it.
wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. I mean, it broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all.
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. Talk.
They're here. It's all over for us.
It'll be over when I say it's over. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us. Bianca.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the truck. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Serenity.
Christ's sake.
If anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
He owes me.
You can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Can't get out now. No trouble.
Please. Nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No. No.
Hang in there.
Locked.
You're a warrior. You can do this.
No.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. I let them all down.
You never let me down. Henry, a light. Look,
I see it.
we've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, stop!
Oh shit.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Are you alive, laddie? Speak to us, laddie. Sweet memories of man, Pa. Oh, so cold, so cold. Yeah, this bit's definitely made for the people like me that didn't play the first game.
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
Memories stoked in blood.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now.
Oh.
There's work to be done.
Are we coming back?
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
Well, here I am.
What?
Yeah, it's about
Where am I?
a quarter
Where
through the
would
first
you
game,
be?
maybe.
Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
There's our boy.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Oh my. That's a death sentence in these times.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I'm hurting all over.
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found
Good
an
idea.
old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and
Oh
need
my.
a bite to eat.
Yeah,
There's
toothache
some
was
hot
fatal back then.
soup in the pot
Exactly.
on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you.
Probably because you
And
hadn't
you'll
brushed your
find
teeth
some of
since
our
you were born,
home-brewed
so
liquor there,
that wasn't
too,
just a toothache. That
in case
was
you need
proper,
bucking up.
you know,
Don't overdo it. though.
something infected going on in there, you know.
Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
Bushena.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main levels, skill, and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Right then, time to get up. Unless I do the bandages first. %, patched. I would do it. Yeah, grab something to eat, open your inventory, hold, yeah, okay. Yummy.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Let's go and get ourselves cleaned up first, eh? Oh, an apple. Some cheese. I'll have some cheese. And some bread. Yeah, let's have some bread. Some schnapps. Okay, Shumi wants me to take all of these. Let's have the... Oh, you're not wearing a pouch. Where does it say my... It's under health? No idea. Let's just eat all of it. Yum. Then to wash up.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Put some clothes on. Nice. Alright then, Matt. Or Growler, I should say. Can I not interact with you? Apparently not. This is as close as I can get. Oh well. Nice to meet you, Growler. Let's have a little nosy. It's a very cool house she's got. Built into the side there like that. Tanning out. Compass located as mug.
Well, seems Bajana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Damned good. Let's go check on Hans.
I did what you asked.
And you
Yo,
did
Queen
great
Nefertiti
while
died
doing it.
from an infected
I'm
tooth, but that was
pleased,
ancient
Henry.
Egypt.
I had to
Yeah,
pour
same
a
stuff.
whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
Sounds like an adrenal extract.
But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Can I help?
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily,
Chamomile
it ain't
tea.
too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought
Of
to be
course.
able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
I couldn't agree more. I know about herbs. How do I recognize these herbs?
All right. Tell me, what do the
Oops, it
herbs
was
look like?
Hats.
Has a purple blossom, and chamomile.
No, that
has
back in my
white
ancient
petals with a
Egyptian
yellow
lore, but I
scent.
understand you.
At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right.
Be back
I'll
in a
be glad
flash.
if you get back here soon.
Hat
I
ships
don't
it.
feel right being
Interesting.
here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie?
Laddie?
You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
I think I can manage.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose.
Follow my
Find a good
nose.
spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True.
Good idea.
I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Right, we have chores to do. Lockpick, you say?
You're going to need all the saints watching over you, and the Holy Virgin and all. Better pray you have someone up there looking out for you.
There's
Thanks,
nothing
Dan.
stronger than love, except an M32 rotary grenade launcher.
Just fuck you and everyone near you.
Patterson, fire a warning shot. Sir, this is an M32 rotary grenade launcher. Potato, potato. Fire the shot, Patterson. Right, need to get that spade first. Ooh, a hunting sword.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Right, I need spade. Oh, there's an outhouse. Nasty.
Patterson, fire a warning shot. Sir, this is an M32 grenade launcher. Potato, potato. Just fire it, Patterson.
Exactly. Russian Badger. I go through all of his content on a sort of a yearly binge now. Well, here's the chamomile. Oh, and we also have some stuff to loot. Interesting. Food to take, bandages. Still haven't found that spade. An axe. Le buckets. I mean, I saw chamomile here. Hold on. Where did it say it? You lied to me. It can't be the rake, no. You remember where she said the spade was? Why is it always the one item you can't find? Definitely just a bunch of sticks. Is it in here? Yeah. I didn't think so. In the crap house. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, right in front of me. Right in front of my bloody eyes. Makes sense. So, it always makes sense. Yeah, funny notes, dung pile. Not the census I thought I'd hear today. Love his Payday 2 vids. Yeah, Payday 2 was good. Favorite vids was what did he get me playing? I think it was called Warface. I think that's what he called. That's what it was called. One with the nano suits. Right, so can't zoom in any more than that, really? Carry the corpse to the stream and then pick up some stuff. Okay, cool. It's a hog. No, Warface. Warface. Free to play shooter, PvP, PvE. It's actually pretty cool. Like there was some cool spec ops ones.
This bastard's hard work.
Is this it?
I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Put him down here. And yeah, there was some pretty cool spec ops missions. There was like Pripyat or Chernobyl, if you wish. And then there was one on Mars, one set in a giant evil, like a mountain base kind of thing. You know, where the James Bond villain type base. Oh, I stepped too far, didn't I? Awkward. Awkward. That's it. And bury him up. Yeah, it was fun. It was a bit of a pay to play, so it's kind of meh. Because like you'd have to repair all your armor and your weapons, all that kind of stuff. So if you weren't grinding it constantly, then you'd fall out of the chain. But it was good while it lasted. And generally, I think Badger's videos, they got it some like free media, because every time he covered it, the player base went up by at least like 10,000. No joke. And then like when he stopped doing a video on it after a while, the player base would just drop massively. Okay, I think she said go this way.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Hardy har har. Huh. I didn't mean to do that, but sure. Want to see. Can I throw this? No. Sage.
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
Animal bones. Daisies. Oh no, chamomile. Actual chamomile. I like it.
That's it.
I wonder
Chamomile.
if that effect happens to every game he
I've got all the
covers.
herbs I need.
I
So back
imagine
to
quite a few,
Bishana on
yeah.
the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Because most of the time it's like, obviously it's stuff he's going to be covering on the channel, so sometimes because I think it's Twitch he records all this stuff on. So sometimes his player base, or his fan base, sorry, will download the game so they can play with him, that kind of thing. Oh boy. This is quite an interesting start to the game, I have to say. I was expecting
What's that
a lot
there's
different.
Such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Uh-oh.
One more time. I'm looking for those renegades who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down... Hey, you!
Yeah.
What do you want?
Uh-huh.
Lord von Burgov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knight's company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks.
So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
We were messengers, and we were ambushed.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Burgov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily.
I knew they were
We're
bandits.
not von Burgov's men, and we'll deal with him later.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's
Looks
the
like I'm
least
gonna
of
have
your
some more
worries
burying
now.
to do.
We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz. This'll be quick, boy.
Will it now?
This'll be quick, boy.
Oh, ho, ho. Oh shit.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, didn't like that one, did he?
Do it.
One at a time now, lads. Excuse me. Where the fuck do you think you're going? No, 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 no. We have no messengers here. Come on, then. Oh, shit. 1-3 skirmishes while bleeding. Interesting. Down he goes. Take all your shit. Take all your shit. I mean, I gotta bury you now, too. I should probably bandage myself up, huh? Let's see what we can do with it here then. Inventory. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Guess that's all I can do for now. I've lost my spade. No, there it is. Yeah, nah, there we go.
Fuck. This damn shoulder.
Come with me, sunshine. After a bit of arduous work. Okay, one more. Should probably eat something in. No, that's not moonshine, hey? I'll do the opposite. They killed Growler! Bastards! Unless... I mean, there's movement. Maybe he's just sleeping, I guess? I hope he's just sleeping. A comb, of all things. Come over with me, sunshine. I didn't recover much health, did I? Yeesh. Not gone too far. Okay, just pop you down here. On top of your friend. Start digging. Bodies? What bodies? Seriously, how do I get my health up? Some mead. I'm not having any more than that. I don't understand. Oh, he's up and about. Very nice. Unless it's a case of me just having to wash myself off. But I doubt that's the case, is it? No, I didn't think so. Very strange. I need to get a hang on that. I have what you asked for.
God in heaven, you look a sight. It's a wonder you're standing on your feet. My word, they worked you over good.
They nearly killed me. 'Tis a mere scratch.
I fought them off as best I could. I was lucky to survive at all.
2 of them, eh? No wonder then. Show me that. I'll try and get you into better shape. I didn't go to the trouble of healing you just so you'd up and die on me. Well now, better?
Much better. Thanks a lot. And are you all right? They didn't harm you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So,
Lord
I'd
knows.
like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Yeah, why not? I'll tell you, random stranger.
I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well,
No reason to
you
lie to a nice
sound
old woman.
sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken.
And that's the promise of a
Thank
nobleman.
you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Aye.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
I like the dialogue that they're writing for the characters, because it's not just straight up fantasy and it's not straight up modern either. They're kind of intertwining it a little bit, giving you that straight up fantasy talk while it's also giving you some sort of modern English. I do like it.
All right, I'll try.
I don't know how.
But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Let's get cracking. Time to learn some alchemy. Well, a bit cramped in here, eh?
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Alright, thanks.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench
For the book
and
reason,
we'll
1
start.
hour, by pressing triangle, you can switch between recipes and then burial. Finish reading, go back. Okay. Sleep heals you faster, and if good quality energy replenishes faster while sleeping. You will need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn, grind the sage, and add it to the cauldron, finally pour. Simple enough.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left,
Yep.
according to the recipe.
Right, we need wine.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Yep. There's the cauldron. Check.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Simple as that.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked.
Yes.
Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Okay.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
1 and 2.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass.
The
so you know
sand
how long
glass.
you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Sounds simple enough. So pull this down. Wait till we're boiling. That says boiling. Sand glass.
Ain't that
Give it a
enough?
bit more.
Take the cauldron off the flames.
The sand hasn't run out yet. Now we take it off, thank you.
All right. Now, Take 1 handful of sage,
Yep.
grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Let's grind away. Get pounding. Take it to Pound Town, huh?
Have you ground
Any
it?
Uncle Roger fans in the chat?
Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it.
Fuyyo!
And pour it in.
File. Well, I'm waiting.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
I think I can make a little bit more than 1 file, can't we?
That chamomile shouldn't have been boiled on such a high flame.
Hiya! There we go. Oh, that was interesting.
Here it is.
Actual alchemy.
Where your MSG?
Ooh, by the smell of it.
MSG
it's a
King of
chamomile
Flavor.
decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Thanks, herb woman. Bahenza. Did I say it? Or Bozena? I don't know. Nighty night then.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ.
With a bit of luck,
In the end, you
that
bore the brunt for
decoction will
both of
chase
us.
away the
May all
fever.
the saints
You'll
watch over
sleep
you.
better
Hey,
after.
can you stop talking over each other?
Strength. There's not much more I can do now. It's up to you and the Almighty. The fever should start to cool now.
Very good. Thanks, ma'am. Have a couple more if you don't mind. Oh, interesting. Make some roasted veg. Very good. Right then. Time for a little bit of a nap. I see. 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Let's get a good 8 hours of sleep. That's what you're always told to get. Just past 1 morning.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
I'll find you.
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Easy, love.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans? He's alive.
She
How
doesn't
is he?
sound too sure of
Have
herself.
no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Right as rain. Battered.
I feel like I got thrown by a horse and then stampeded by a herd of cattle.
Is it really that bad?
More or less. Although the fact that I'm hurting all over means I'm alive. So I reckon it's all good. Considering.
That's surely the healthy way of looking at it. But I heard you
Absolutely.
yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even
He has an
torments you
interesting
in your
voice
sleep.
for a main character.
Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly.
It's
They
a
can
lot
have real
deeper
meaning,
than most
however
stories
hard
would
they are
have.
to understand.
He sounds more like a grunt than he does a main character, you know. My father's sword. My father. Beautiful maiden. Probably the sword, I would
The
say.
sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him.
That
It
image
might
on
sound
when he was on the
strange,
horse with it sheathed, that was
but
quite.
I feel his
Yeah.
soul won't find peace until that sword is
Say
back
so.
in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power
Aye.
and responsibility. Or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thank you. I'll give it a good think.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me.
Remember, the power is inside you.
At once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table.
Lovely.
And I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Come along, son. I wonder if I could put these bloody clothes on. So we'll start off with a new one, shall we? Simple hood, beggar's minus hood, beggar's hood. I think we'll keep the simple one then. Even though these are all bloodied. Okay, yeah, belt tutorial. I see, all for the legs. I think I understand what happened. What happens if I join them all bloodied?
Look who's finally up!
Hello.
Henry! Come and join us!
Aye.
Good morning, Henry.
Good morning.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even
Merriment,
this water now tastes
enjoy.
like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time?
Only natural.
What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Sir Hans was captured by humans.
There was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him
Look at
on
my
the hunt.
clothes.
And I shot a ball.
Dripping
That
with
made him
blood.
mad, and when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Mercenaries from Hungary.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zhelyov were saying there's
Zhelyov?
some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But
What
if
could they
did
need?
come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles.
Pebbles.
So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Took an arrow.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
Up his
Up
derriere.
actually.
Backside it was. But that's no
Right
joke
up
either.
Main Street.
It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
How did you beat that cutthroat? Thanks for getting me here.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were
Of
fighting
course.
outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word.
Lucky to be
Fortune
alive.
really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to
No
Trotsky as soon as
dilly-dallying.
we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Gelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bojana, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of
Understood.
course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bojana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because
Oh.
of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion.
Weep,
it will
save
help
your
when you're in danger
schnapps.
or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana.
And the recipe as
This'll
well.
come in handy.
Very nice.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your
I'm
generosity.
gonna find a way to wash my clothes.
And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the house.
If not, let's just prepare. I mean, this one's without blood, I think. Yeah, okay.
Of Lipa for all time.
So we have this one and that one. So let's do this for now, eh?
If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open.
Thank you, sir. I'm not sure I can find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Trotsky.
Right, let's just check, because I mean, you never know. You might be a resourceful lad. No string. Nah, okay, whatever. Let's just get back on track. I want to get into town.
I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Shall we, my lord?
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? I saw Toth at the pond. Sure.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I saw him. I know it sounds strange.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me.
I saw him
I'd
with
never
my own
mistake
eyes,
his
I
ugly
did.
face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword.
Of course.
That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on. Let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Let's go. Bless you. She's giving me money. How about that, eh? It's a different tunic than the one I was wearing. But now I've got shoes on as well. I don't remember having shoes on me. Deep Silver presents My Itchy Back, a Warhorse Studios production. Peter Picard. Oh my. Fair maiden. It's a gorgeous cinematic right there. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Part kind of reminds me of RDR 2. Yeah, it's got those vibes. The sort of pre-rendered cutscenes. Just more European.
Got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, it's closed.
Of course. Well, I'll be that then.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
One which we don't have on us.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Something fishy. Oh, hello. Hey!
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No!
We fucking don't!
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
On the
What's
double.
all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
Delirious.
And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Begone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Oops. No access.
What the fuck was that?
You got shoved out in your arse, you did.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Brown fade to black there. Just to rub it in. Again with the lighting.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Touchy, touchy.
Oh, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Anytime now, eh? Does take a while, this, don't it?
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out.
I'm covered in
I'd
blood all
rather
of a
hear some
sudden.
cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
First, we have to wash and change.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We'll earn some coin. We'll go back to Rattay. Can't go back. We'll earn some coin.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work.
Must have been some bloody shit.
We're gonna need every
I didn't
groschen
get
we
shit
can
poured on me. That was
How
him.
long will it take for you to earn a few groschen?
Sir Hans.
And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Rattay?
To Rattay? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
So? What shame. We were ambushed.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you
Aww.
4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
You're not to blame for those deaths. Let's go back and bury them. I'm just as much to blame.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians.
That's what we
even
call
though it
splash damage.
Didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna
Fortuna
juvat.
Ivat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are,
Thanks, love.
gentlemen.
Lady.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Yes, ma'am.
Cheers.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Fine bear that witch. Wench.
What I tell you.
Hey!
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Go to her, you madman. Go to her. At once.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then.
Not animated their heads properly. You see the
Can
neckline?
You smell that too?
How it's not joined up together?
Stinks like something died here.
It's on both of them, actually. Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
That's definitely two different VAs for the pre-render cutscene and this. That, yeah, completely different. Oh, that did kind of clean my clothes a little bit.
Most of them are dead.
Yeah, so it did. Shall we try and clean up then? We'll put these on and see what happens. And then... Sure. So I'm gonna change. Let's try again. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, it actually worked. Nice. Should have done that before I left. It's just kind of muddy now. Cool.
Wait a moment. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Not quite. We saw each other at the pond.
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
You were attacked by bandits
Yes,
there.
you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
Liar! Don't know why you're trying to deny it. What are you trying on me? I saved your life.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too
Fail.
much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Honestly, that neck joint's really annoying
You
me.
can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Ooh. Silly beggar.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Alright, you. Honestly. Something definitely stinks in Denmark, Ronan.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Well, it's two different VAs. Always ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pay
Glad
a
to
whole
hear
lot
it.
more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Oh, that's terrible. That's a terrible
Right.
accent.
What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill.
It definitely sounds like there's an
man
American
was
trying to
meant
do
to
a
take them
European
into the
accent.
house.
An
But
English
as soon as
accent.
he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry.
Oh, that's
why I
god
need you to
awful.
all the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do
No.
it properly. Two men can
No,
finish
that's
the work in a
bad.
jiffy, and then we'll
That's
be
very
quits.
bad. That's a very bad accent.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits.
It's left a
in the
bad
woods.
taste in the mouth, it
Ah,
has.
It's terrible.
And that hag
about
just
them
shut the hell up already. I mean, I wish she would.
Never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you
It sounds
owe me,
like
so I'm putting you
a
to
Jamaican
work. Is that clear?
or like Southern America,
Glad to hear it.
that sort of
I
section,
can see you ain't stuck up
trying
with
to
me
do an
there.
English
Where are
accent.
you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
What's the point in that?
Scallis.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
It's ridiculous. I've heard something about a wedding. What's life like here? Still in a tavern here? Where should we move the sacks to?
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
That's definitely an American doing a British
I heard some
voice.
talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush. our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different.
No,
from
she
when some
sounds
cad
Scottish
is
for some
hitched to a
reason.
rat house wench.
That's so weird.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Semin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used
It's
to be a
him
rich
who's getting
family.
itched, huh?
Their
See?
glory's faded a bit, but they
We're
still
from
have some
Jamaica all of a
clout.
sudden. What the fuck?
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Semin is his vassal.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Semin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
I can't with this fucking accent,
Will I
man.
get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad.
I don't know about
For
that,
my
lad.
guess only.
That's so fucking shit.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
What the fuck? That was like 4 accents at once. Jeez.
I'll go and discuss it
That
with my
was
friend.
crazy. That's
Be
crazy.
careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Hey, coming right up.
1000% she's American. Right, come on then. Time to get your hands dirty.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Burgov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Burgov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news.
Chance for us to brand those a
So
little
all we have to
bit.
do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Of course I've got a cunning plan. I'll think of
I'll
something.
come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we
Simple.
both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
Oh, come on, my lord.
Work, I'm a noble. What if someone saw
Ew.
me?
Do you have any idea what you look like? Nobody will recognize you. It'll be over quickly. Let's go that
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar.
Exactly, the nobleman who got
Disgrace
his
of the
hands
state wasn't
dirty for
enough.
once.
Oh,
Don't be spoilt.
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So wonder your tongue isn't aching.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Right. You really not going to help
Are you
me?
really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bella Torres and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
Lazy shite. Let's leave aside your aristocratic status. Stop behaving like a brat.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Manners? I'll put manners on you. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then.
Bastard.
Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
Right.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although,
Very good.
if you think about the 3 states of man, looking
Oh,
for
here we
dogs
go.
is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous
Sure.
of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry, such is my nature.
Fucking bastard. Alright, let's get to work. You're right there, mate.
Oof. That isn't half heavy.
Isn't half heavy, that. This don't look much like a pantry to me. Must be down this way. Here we are then. Actual work. One by one by one. Oh, how nice. New codex entry. Damn it, I missed it. Carpenter, hired hand. Like how you get a little bio. Three more. We can do this.
Right, listen to this.
Is that supposed to be Latin?
Clever
Oh.
you. Do you know what it means?
No. And I doubt you do either. The burden of proof is on the one who
I'll let Hans get himself into his own messes. He won't help me, I'm not gonna help him. Let's have a little nosy. Bed. Don't have a lockpick, of course. Yeah, there's some bread. Sure, why not? Some milk. Just straight up rob them. Let's see what happens. Peach, pear, and watermelon. Let's take the watermelon.
What did you say?
Oh, here we go.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky.
Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe.
Oh,
Not
we have
out in
an
the open
American.
by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Don't insult our dead companions.
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me.
He's gonna get
You
sword
and
to
your
the neck any
silly
second
made-up
now.
name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
You rebel scum. Whoa! Way! Oh shit. My turn. Don't think so. Ah, you didn't like that, did you? Who's next?
You're no match for us, fucker!
Weakling.
Time to die, you
Whoa, back up, back up.
Hey!
No, I want to switch. How do I switch? What's that?
Nice one.
I didn't mean to do that. Ow. Come on then.
Go fuck yourself.
What? I don't think so. Oh! Wow.
You're no match for us, fucker!
Well, that's me fucked, I guess.
Hey,
Seriously? Well, this is
Show
fucked.
your stuff.
I'll kill you!
Oh, come on. I have no stamina to defend. I'm just getting ragdolled here. Nothing I can do about it. Seriously?
You're no match for us, fucker.
I don't like how I can't lock out of it.
He's nearly got me. Good.
I don't like this.
Zeig, was du drauf hast.
That won't work on me.
Yeah, I don't like the switching system.
Yeah, don't swear him.
Seriously? That's crazy. That is crazy.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds.
Ugh. Of course.
Bastards!
Yay.
This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak? Oh.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off.
Shut up, or you'll get a whipping too.
Yep.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
Oh, we're still here. Okay.
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault? You can't be serious. Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
Yours.
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me? Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame?
You.
You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
And you know about that, eh? You're a spoiled brat.
And you're a spoiled brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backward for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're
He's right
kicking
there.
out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
Oh, struck a chord there. Hans being a little bit of a bitch, yeah.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Full on. So I guess that's that. The next morning.
Right, ladies. Time to go home.
Yay!
But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Good to know.
Isn't that? What's up?
Hey! Bobo!
Oh shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding.
Very good.
I bid you farewell.
Sayonara.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh?
Yeah. All right, off you go.
Very handsy, that one, isn't he? Smart man. Well, crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. What is a crime? Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. One must not kill innocents, steal, break into other people's homes, harm people or domestic animals, and disturb their peaceful lives. Consequences of crime: if someone catches you committing a crime, they will report you to the guards or engage in a confrontation themselves. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid, and they might deduce it was you who did it. You can find your information about your reputation in the player card under the Reputation tab. Reputation affects how people treat you. If someone likes you, they'll greet you kindly, and merchants may even give you discounts. On the other hand, if they hate you, they may not even talk to you. You can improve your reputation by completing tasks. You can make it worse by committing crimes and acting dishonestly. The way you behave spreads among people. So if you help or hurt one person, others in the area will soon hear about it. A bad reputation can always be remedied by paying an indulgence or a penitent pilgrimage, which can be imposed by a priest. If there's a lot of crime going on in an area, people will become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guards will call in reinforcements. Once things have settled down, everything will return to normal.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find Mutt without you, you stuck-up.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Hey, over here.
Yeah. Leave me alone.
Just you wait.
Very good.
Henry?
Yep. Fast travel. Boo. Wait. No fast traveling happening in this round. No, thank you.
You're Henry, right? Or...
Yep, I am. But that's where I'm going to call the stream for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Because it's getting very tired and cold over here, so I think it's time for me to retire. And tomorrow I shall put in a bit more of a lengthy stream. Maybe more than 3 hours, maybe more than 4, maybe more than 5. We shall see. We shall find out in due course. But for now, I must say thank you to... Let's have a look here. The Gaming Ronin, of course, the MVP of the Norman Conquest. Americas as well for stopping in and staying high, giving us a little tips and whatnot. And I think Digital Doom stopped in as well before he went and started his stream out. But yes, I shall be back tomorrow with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Till then, have a good one.